Hello guys, welcome back to First Ever Anything. We're jumping to the 1980s now with Diesel and Dust by Midnight Oil from 1987. So this is I'm trying to count, I think it's their sixth official studio album. And it is the one that sort of made them a bit more mainstream at that point. Um, with the hit single Beds Are Burning, charting around the globe, doing a smash hit and actually getting the worldwide appeal that the band were sort of earning for a while actually, because they released 5 albums, but they've only been popular in their own home country in Australia, and obviously this was a game changer, of course, I think, and it worked really for them. It benefited some fan bases and loyalty for the whole for the band's tenure really. For or maybe some certain years. But yeah. So of course this is the sixth album. They've been on tour on this something called Blackfellow Whitefellow tour in 1986 previously, and when they went to the main heart of Australia, they discovered like various Aborigine communities living in squalor very much, and just basically seen what they've basically seen. And obviously they've written stuff about it, about the experience they had on that tour, and it really changed the band. It did. It really changed the band to to think about race and everything else, and the human rights thing as well. That sort of thing. Beds of Burning sort of relates to what the Australian government did in the 60s, of course, which they did some missile testing nearby the Aborigine communities, and basically forced them to leave or get taken away from it, apparently. So obviously they returned. Some of them might return to land, but most of them really didn't, really, and it's still sort of a thing, really. I think it might be is to this very day. Who knows? But overall, that song really propelled them to the charts. It appeared at number 6 on the UK singles chart. It did. So yeah, it's done something pretty good. The rest of the albums really goes well, actually. Down to the other songs like "Put Down Your Weapon," which is again like do with with gun violence and everything else. It's really a very powerful, very good song of its time. Really good. "Dreamworld," very short and snappy that song is. Again, another fast-paced rocker that is. To do with deforestation, building, how that sort of thing, or maybe like some certain bits and pieces that have been like locations being closed down, being demolished, and being taken over by corporate beings, really. And that's that's all thing sort of it's all mentioned throughout, really, and obviously used, of course. In terms of top tracks, those are them first three sort of hold up very nicely. They released the singles that were, and actually really hold up the album. You've also get "The Dead Heart," brilliant song, fantastic, good. Keeps going on. Talks about the Dead Heart, which they travelled to, of course, in '96 for the tour, which they did, and brilliant song. You've also got some other good, like some lesser known tracks as well, like "Bullroarer." Fantastic, good production as well. Actually, this is done by Warren Libsey, who went on to produce all the rest of their albums. Apart from, actually no, I think most of the albums, apart from Earth and Sun and Moon and Breathe, and bits of Redneck Wonderland as well. So interesting. But he's been mainly like a sort of main producer for the Oils, really, and yeah, interesting stuff. The closing track, of course, is sometimes on the original vinyl version, which you'll probably down below. Really powerful closer. So it works lovely. It does, very powerful. Then on the CD version, you get something called Gun Barrel Highway. Really good song as well. But that's only on the CD versions. I think in the cassette versions as well. I think. Yeah, it's not included on the vinyl version, of course. But there we go. Would I recommend this album? Yes, I will. If you're into 80s rock, Australian rock, give this a listen, because it's the Oils' go-to album. Or you can just get greatest hits or something like the RSL 97 compilation or something, or just something else, really. But fantastic album, worth getting. probably worth checking out. Absolutely. Thank you guys for watching.